Thank you. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Good morning. It's very early in the morning here.
Okay, it's very
I'm
early
fine,
in the morning
thanks.
for you. Okay, yes. But now it's good afternoon for me.
Well, good afternoon to you. It's
Thank you. Good
7
afternoon,
a.m.
sir.
here.
Yes. Okay. So tell me, sir, how are you, sir?
I'm um, I'm okay. I haven't had my first cup of tea yet because it's so
Okay.
early. So I'm fine, but I need a cup of tea.
Okay. So thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So as we are meeting for the very first time, so I would love to know something about yourself. So can I ask you to introduce yourself?
Of course, my name's Steve, and I'd really like it if you called me Steve. I don't like the sir thing. It would
Okay.
it would
Sure.
make me happy if you just called me Steve. I'm
Sure.
an English language coach from the UK. I live in a city called Liverpool, and I help people with their English. I have a YouTube site that's popular over there. Tell
Okay.
me about you.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
No,
To
no, no,
give.
no,
Okay.
no.
Sorry.
Not
Sorry. I'm
having
really
it.
sorry. I'm sorry. Really sorry. Okay. Steve. Steve. Right?
Much better.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Uh, as you know, my name is Mohammad Tariqul Islam and I am from Bangladesh. Okay. Recently, I have completed my master's in political science and now I am working on my communication skills. Okay. And I have a small YouTube channel which I upload conversational videos. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love to meet with uncharted people who are from different culture and different countries. I think it's pretty much about me.
That's fine. Political science. What made you choose that?
No, it's just went out the flow. Okay, I didn't have the desire to take political science.
Yeah, it's a tough subject. There's a lot of
Yes,
crazy people. There's a lot of
yes,
crazy
yes.
people at the moment in charge of countries around the world.
Yes, it's a quite difficult subject, I can say, other than any kinds of subject, because it always like changing. Okay, whatever you learned, then you can see after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, all those chapter going to be changed. Okay, that's why it's quite difficult.
Absolutely. I don't understand politics at all. I think we have idiots in charge of us all at the moment, and people seem to just vote for the idiots. So, what do I know? I I try and avoid it, but no.
Okay.
Anyway, whereabouts in Bangladesh are you?
Uh, Sorry, sir.
Whereabouts are you actually in the country? I'm
Okay.
in Liverpool in England. Where are you exactly?
Oh, exactly. It's I live in Khulna city.
Kula.
Khulna. Yes.
Kulna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dhaka is
I'll
our
look it
capital
up.
city.
I'll look it up on Google Maps afterwards so I can see where you are.
Yeah, sure. It's a uh, you might heard about Sundarban. Like
Shundapur.
yeah, it's a mangrove forest in our country, which is located in Khulna. You can
Right.
search on Google Map, then you can see, okay, how beautiful it is. And
Oh, I'm sure it is.
yeah, you might heard about Royal Bengal tiger. You know, Royal
Yes.
Bengal tiger. It's also lived in our mangrove forest. Is located in Khulna city.
Fantastic.
Yes.
We don't have any big dangerous animals in the UK at all. Our biggest animal that could attack someone is called a badger, and it's about this big.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can just pick it up and walk.
Yes.
It
But
could give you a fight,
we
but it
have.
wouldn't eat you.
Hmm. Yes, of course. So tell me, what is the weather at your end right now?
Well, we've just had a heat wave. Last
Heat wave.
week, a
Okay.
warm wind came up from Africa, all the way from Africa, across Europe to the UK, and the temperatures went up to over 30 degrees. It was like crazy for us. We don't get that sort of temperatures usually, very unusual. Um, and we don't have air conditioning. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not really needed. So we have air conditioning in cars and in some offices, but in homes, it's really, I don't know anyone who's got air conditioning in their home. And
Okay.
so it was, last week it was bad. We were all, oh, this is terrible. And but now the temperature's dropped right back down to how it should be. It's somewhere in the 20s, and it's a little bit looking out the window. It's a little bit overcast, a little bit cloudy today. So it's nice weather. The UK has okay weather. It's not too cold in the winter. It's not too hot in the summer. It's okay all year round. What
Okay.
about the temperatures where you are? I would
Yeah.
imagine it's
In
warm.
our country, it's weather is scorching right now and hot wind also. Okay. Just we are going through 45 degrees, 42 degrees right now.
Oh,
Okay. It's
get
too hot.
lost. I
Yes,
couldn't
sir.
live there. I'm not even coming there on holiday now. I was thinking, oh,
Yes.
I'll come over. No.
It's too hot in our
Way too
country,
hot.
right? Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm British. I can't cope with anything. 30 degrees is
Okay.
the top for me.
Okay, okay. But we are habituated at this weather because every year we have to face this weather. Okay, 42 degrees, 40 degrees, and like it's ups and downs, 35 to 42 or 43 degrees. Okay, in every year.
What about in the winter? Does it get really cold?
Uh, in winter, yeah, it's really cold. In our village or which city I live in, okay, it's very cold when it comes to winter.
So do you get snow and ice?
No, no, no. We didn't get snow and ice, but it's like really cold whenever winter comes.
Yeah. Um, we cope. I guess you get used to it. It's like everything, isn't it?
Yes,
Eventually,
of
if
course.
you're born into it, you
Mm-hmm.
get used to that. And
Yes.
some people like hot, some people like cold. I'm very British, so I like it right in the middle. So
Mm-hmm.
it's what works for
Yes, now
me.
we are used to it. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't feel any problems with like hot weather or cold weather. Okay. We are used to it.
You've got good English. How did you become so proficient in English?
So, do you think my English is good, sir?
I think it's really good. Now that you've slowed down a little, when we first start talking, everyone gets a little bit nervous speaking to a stranger. So you started speaking very quickly. And that was a little difficult for the first minute or two. But now you've calmed down. It's just me, your friend Steve. And now it's really good. I'm impressed with how clearly you're speaking.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. Yeah, I have been learning this language. It's been 9 months. Okay. And I have created
Wow.
my YouTube channel like 2000, 21st September 2025. Okay. So that is how now I'm learning this language because, like English is a global language. It's your native language, but it's not our native language. It's our
No.
second language, I can say. But my native language is Bangla. So whenever we have desire to go abroad or we have a desire to get a good job in a uh, companies, okay, so then we need to become fluent in English. Okay, so that's the desire. That could be the reason that like I am learning this language. Okay.
If you've got that good in 9 months, it's you've worked really hard. I can hear that you've worked really hard. There's a mix of accents in there. I can
Yes,
hear
of course.
a lot of American, a lot of British as well. The way you pronounce different sounds in there, but
Yes, yes.
really, you're very impressive.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I would love to ask you some questions, which is related to English. Okay, as I can see that English is your native language. Okay, so I would love to you that you have to suggest some points. Okay, whoever wants to learn English, though I'm learning this language right now, okay, I would love to know from you, okay, how I get a good accent, okay, to learn this language.
Well, it's tricky, really. In your own country, when you
Yes.
speak Bangla, not everyone speaks with the same accent, do they? Joe, you
Yes.
speak with a different accent to someone on the other side of the country, even though you're
Mm-hmm.
speaking the same language.
Yes, yes.
Um, you speak like your parents speak, and like your teachers speak, and like your friends speak. You have the same accents as them when you speak your native language. That's
Mm-hmm.
right, isn't it?
Yes.
Because that's how you were taught. When you were a baby, you heard your mother or your father or your friends, your brothers and your sisters all talking and thought, "Oh, this is a glass. That's how I
Yes.
say that, glass." So your brain is very clever. Your brain just takes that in and says, "Oh, okay, that's how we make that sound." So
Mm-hmm.
when
Of
you
course.
you don't have much choice with your own accent, your own native English. No, sorry, your
Mm-hmm.
own native language. You don't have a choice. You will
Mm-hmm.
sound, like I say, like the people you were brought up with, wherever you were brought
Mm-hmm.
up. So when you choose a second language, and English is, as you said, the world language. So you decide you're
Mm-hmm.
going to speak English. Now you've got some choices. And this is a mistake lots of people make. They don't
Mm-hmm.
think very much about the accent. They think about the vocabulary. They think about the grammar.
Okay.
They don't really think about the accent. And it's a really good point. Um, because Australians,
Mm-hmm.
they don't speak in the same way as someone from Ireland would, or someone from Canada would, or New Zealand, South Africa, America, Scotland. There's lots of countries speak English, and they all have their own distinct accents.
Yes, they have a different accent.
They absolutely do. The UK, Great Britain, probably has more accents in one area, just one
Okay.
small area, than most
Mm-hmm.
countries have in the whole country. My city is called Liverpool. I don't know
Okay.
if you've heard of Liverpool.
Yeah, I heard about
Okay.
Liverpool
Famous for football,
football.
music.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, lots
Liverpool
of
is
things.
famous for football.
Yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
in my city, and it's an important city, but it's not a huge city. It's not
Mm-hmm.
like London or New York. In my city, there are about five different accents.
Okay. Five.
So So people, and that's just one city. You can go for a drive in your car, and in 30 minutes, you might
Mm-hmm.
hear 20 different accents of English.
Okay.
So it's important that you decide which accent will I learn. So the
Mm-hmm.
way you do that is there's a couple of ways you can do it. First of all, decide why you're learning English. You said you want to learn it to get a better job, maybe, or you want to travel to a different country, or you want
Yes.
to emigrate to a different country. You want to go and live in another country or study in another country.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would suggest you learn that country's accent as best you can. If your family are all in Australia and you want to go and live in Australia, then find an English tutor. Start watching English programs on the Australian English
Yes,
programs on the
Australian
TV
accent.
on YouTube because you will end up sounding like that. If you want,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to go to America, you want to um, perhaps study there. Again, there's lots of great English language teachers on YouTube that you can watch their videos for free who are American.
Mm-hmm.
The problem comes when you start mixing them because not only are their accents different in the way they pronounce things, but also the vocabulary. Some of the vocabulary is different.
Yes, of course.
Now, a native English speaker can travel around the world to all these countries and be understood, and they will understand them back. But they're native, they have that native skill. So
Yes.
it's like you can travel around your country and you will understand everyone. You might think, oh, they speak a little strange, or they call this one thing and I call it the other, but you would understand them. It's easier if you decide why you want the language and where you're going to use it most.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to a British accent. And as I've already said, Britain is basically four countries. It's Scotland, which is up in the north. It's Wales, which is on the west or the left as you look at it. You've got England, where I am, and I've missed one, Northern Ireland, which is just across a little stretch of water. That's where my dad's from. So you've got these four countries, and they've all got very different accents.
Yes.
So to give you an example, in Scotland, I struggle a little bit with some of the accents because some areas have really strong accents. So if you go to Scotland, you might hear, "Oh, Queensbury, using the King doing again." And you think, what was that?
What was that? Yes, of course.
Scottish accent? And
Yes,
English
yes.
people would struggle with that. Not all are like, that's an extreme. But, if you're going to study in St Andrews University in Scotland, it's a good
Mm-hmm.
idea to to start listening to Scottish TV shows. You can find them on YouTube or find a Scottish English tutor who will teach you and you'll get used to that accent. Your ears will listen to it. Your brain will make sense of it very quickly. You will start
Mm-hmm.
sounding like it. Same with
Yes.
Ireland. Um, when most people think of a British accent, they think of what's called received pronunciation, which is also known as RP for short.
Mm-hmm.
This is what most people are taught in schools all around the world by their teachers, even if their teachers aren't English. They're just someone who's good at English, but really they're from that country.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the accent where every word is spoken really clearly and you can understand it very easily. Good afternoon. How are you today? Are you doing very well? Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. An RP accent. The problem you have with that is it's good for passing exams, but it's not good for actually speaking and understanding native British speakers
Yes.
because less than 3% of native speakers actually speak that way. So what you need to do is if you're going to choose to find a nice, basic English accent, is choose one you like the sound of. Seriously, it's that easy. Find one. I like the sound of that accent and start listening to that. But be assured as you travel in England or you start watching YouTube videos of
Mm-hmm.
native English speakers, they will have a variety of accents. This is the accent I teach in. So this is my normal accent. However,
Okay.
when I'm talking to my family and friends, then I have my Liverpool accent. And suddenly I'll start talking like that. And I don't really think that it's that easy to understand, but
Mm-hmm.
this is my
Yes, yes,
real
yes.
accent. You know what I mean? Like, so be aware of that. You can train yourself to do that. There's TV shows. They're called in England reality TV shows. And
Reality
what it
TV shows.
means is there's not a script. You don't have a proper presenter going, and on tonight's show, we have this singer and this dancer. They don't do that. What they do is they just show ordinary people talking. There's one called Gogglebox. It's very good. It's just ordinary people from all over the UK just
Mm-hmm.
talking in their own houses to each other. And you hear all the different accents, and your ears quickly will start to learn those accents. And you think, oh, that's what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, reality TV shows are a must if you really want to take your English to the next level and start understanding. Because I see too many people who come to me. I do private one-to-one sessions with people all over the world, and they all have the same problem. They've passed their exams. Some have master's degrees in English language, and
Mhm.
yet they can't understand native speakers. And it's
Yes.
because they've been taught in the classroom to pass the exam, but not how to actually communicate. And really, I'm not saying exams aren't important, but what's the point of learning a language if you can't communicate? That's what we all learn that language for. Sorry, that was a long answer, wasn't it? I'm sorry.
Yes, no problem. So, what do you think about my accent? Okay, because I'm from Bangladesh. Okay, Bangladesh has lots of different accent, but they sometimes talk to in British accent, sometimes uh, United States American accent. Okay, so what do you think about my accent? Is that good or bad?
I think it's very good. I've certainly struggled with people a lot worse than you. Yeah, I think you're really clear. We can make it clearer, you know.
Okay.
On my channel, I'm not advertising, but there's lots of other great YouTube channels out there. But on my channel, which I'm confident you will put a link to in your description, on my channel, I have lists, whole videos, hundreds of them, about pronunciation and how you can improve. And it
Okay.
doesn't take long. Joe, pick on one letter you struggle with. You perhaps you're getting a little confused with your letter R sound. So you're using your tongue a little bit, I can hear, to make the R sound, which is what Americans do. That's how I know that you've watched American TV shows and American movies. I can hear it in your voice. And it's that R sound that Americans do. So they go, water. I want
Well,
some water.
yes,
And
yes, yes.
hey, waiter, bring me some water. So they use that R. It's called a rhotic sound. And Scotland does as well. Some Scottish people do it as well. English people usually don't. So we use our lips. So we go water. We
Water.
do that little sound at the end. And we would do radio. Just say radio for me. Use your lips, not your tongue. Radio.
Radio.
Push your lips forward. Radio.
Radio.
Nothing wrong with that. British, you sound English. That's it. If you make all your R's sound like that, it's wonderful. And start using the little schwa sound a little bit more. That's that little sound. It's the sound you made when you were a teenager and you were playing your computer games and your mum would shout and say, go and tidy your room. And you'd go, it's that little
Ah,
sound that you used to make. So you
yes,
can
yes.
use that's used all the time. So the word about in English, it's about 6 o'clock. That
About.
never pronounced. We use the schwa, about.
About. Okay.
Yeah, which is so much better. And I want a cup of tea. That's what I said to you right at the start. I want a cup of tea. Now, you would be taught in the classroom that that's how you pronounce that because that's RP, that received pronunciation. I would like a cup of tea. Yeah? No. In real life, we use the schwa for them vowel sounds. That becomes so it's a cup. Just say that
A
for me,
cup.
a cup.
Yes.
And of goes away altogether and is replaced with the schwa sound. So it's slowly, it's a cup of tea. But at normal speed, a cup of tea. A cup of tea. You try. A cup of tea.
A cup of tea.
Now, keep that tongue flat. A cup of tea.
A cup of tea.
Perfect. You sound British
Okay.
instantly. It sounds fast. It sounds natural. It's easy for me to understand. It's little
Okay, okay.
things like that that you can do that quickly help
Hmm.
with your confidence, your speed, and your understanding as well.
Okay, okay. So I have asked you a lot of questions. So do you want to ask me anything? Then you can ask.
And I'm still fascinated by how warm it is there. So, do you have air conditioning in your house?
No, I don't have air conditioning in my house.
Goodness me, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Tell me, tell me about your travels. Do you plan on coming to England?
No, I don't have any desire abroad. Okay.
Okay,
When
yeah.
it comes to traveling, then I have a desire to travel some places, okay? But I don't have any desire to go abroad to settle their places.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Um, when you think about the UK, what's your idea of a typical Englishman? It's the word is stereotype. So people have stereotypes about people. You expect a doctor to be very serious, and you expect a child to be very childish. So what's your stereotype of an English person? When you think, oh, I bet an English person is like this, what do you think?
Okay, so like a lot of people trying to go abroad, okay, in England, and I think English people are so kind. Okay, there is no distraction from their places, and they are very kind, calm, and patient. Okay, so that is how I can treat the British people. Okay, they are very kind, I can say, because you are so kind. I'm seeing that. Okay. So your understandability, and you can teach me some British accent or some American accent. Okay. That is how you treat me. So I think it's British people are also kind.
I think that's nice. I was expecting you to say they're very, um, I think most people think English people are fair. In general, I mean, we have some terrible people. Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, was a terrible person. We've got some terrible people at the moment. But I think people all over the world, there's nice people and there's horrible people in every country. In your country, there's lovely people and horrible people, like
Yeah.
everywhere.
Every country has.
Um, I always find that if I'm nice to someone, and that my nature is to be nice, I like to think it is. If you're nice to someone, they're usually nice back to you.
Yes, of course.
Do you not find that? I just think that's a given. Joe, I always say just treat people as you would like them to treat you, and they usually will. People in general are nice. So where in the world would you like to visit? Where's your dream? If I could say, I'll give you a free ticket there tomorrow, where would you like to visit?
Okay, if I visit any countries in the world, okay, I would love to first travel into Saudi Arabia. Do you know Saudi Arabia?
Yes. We
Yes,
in English, you in an English accent, you pronounce it Saudi. Ow.
Saudi.
It's a big ow.
Yes.
Yes, Saudi Arabia.
Okay, I would love to go there because I'm a Muslim, so I love to go there. From Saudi Arabia, then I can go a lot of places. Like my second choice would be like uh, England, and my
Really?
third choice would be like Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yes.
I've never been to Switzerland. I've been next
Okay.
door to Austria, but I've never been to Switzerland. Yeah, I'd like to go there.
Okay, so have you ever
And
been any countries? Like how many countries did you travel?
I've no idea. Lots.
Lots.
I've, I've
Okay,
I've been
have you
to
ever been
lots.
to Bangladesh?
I've never been to Bangladesh. I've never been to India. I've never been to Pakistan. So they're three that I should visit, but I'll
Okay,
have
you
to
should
choose
visit
when.
Bangladesh. You should visit Bangladesh first from those three
Oh,
countries. Okay.
okay.
And I would
Uh,
love to invite you to come
thank
to
you
my
very
country.
much. But
Yes.
not when it's too hot.
Okay, you can come like winter season. Whenever winter
Okay.
comes, then you can visit our country because in winter season there are lots of people from different countries. They also come to our countries because we have lots of historical places. Okay, and we have
Oh, of
lots of
course.
natural
Yeah.
places you can see. Like I don't think that you might heard about the Sylhet. Okay, it's natural places. We can see natural waterfalls there,
I'd
and
love that.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd love that.
we have also a sea beach, a Cox's Bazar sea beach you can see. Okay, it's the longest sea beach in the world. Okay, it's about
Wow.
120 kilometers long.
Good grief. Wow.
Yes,
I
we can
spend a
also
lot of
visit
time in
Bangladesh.
America. I spend a lot of time in America, so I've been. all over America. Um, but you don't seem to want to go there. Would you not like to go to and see New York or California or places like that? No?
No, I don't want to
Okay.
see because it's a, huge populated area, I can say, because New York or American any other cities, it's a huge population. Same too in
It
our
is.
countries. Okay, Bangladesh has lots of population. Okay, so that's why I don't want to go that kind of
Oh,
countries as
okay.
they have huge population. Okay, I just want to go with the beach countries like Switzerland or like England or something. Some of countries have their beach. Okay, in which country
Right.
I
I
want to
can,
visit?
if I can give you a top tip, a thing, a place to visit Wales.
Okay,
Wales is one of my favorite countries in the world. It's part of the UK. It's only about an hour's drive from me, so it's not far from me, the top of the country, but it's a separate country. It has a
okay.
dragon on the flag, and it is the most beautiful countryside you will ever see in your life. It has
Mm-hmm.
hills and mountains and lakes and waterfalls and beaches, and you can go for miles and never see one single person. And the people you do meet are just lovely. So if if you get a chance, just on YouTube, just search Wales and have a look, and you'll be amazed at how beautiful that is. And not many people outside of the UK ever seem to go there, and it's a shame because it is such a lovely country. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
confident, having known you just in this short time, I'm confident that you would love it there.
Yeah, sure.
And
I
they
will
speak
search it on
English, of
YouTube.
course. And they speak English, so you'll be fine.
Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so you should visit Bangladesh.
I'll put it on my list, but it's a big list. I've never been to Japan and I want to go to Japan. I think that's probably next.
Okay. So you want to go to Japan?
Yeah. I like busy. I'm not like you. I like cities. I like lots of people. I like all the noise and all the excitement of a city. So that's my favorite. So
Okay, then you can come also Bangladesh because you can see a lot of peoples in our city. Okay, so you know our capital city is Dhaka.
yeah.
You can listen lots of noise from Dhaka. You can see lots of population Dhaka. Okay, so you should visit
It's what
Dhaka.
I'm Yeah, it's what I like. It's what I like. But we're
Yes,
all
it's
different,
what
and
you like.
that's what makes us the human race so wonderful, because we are all different, aren't we? It, we wouldn't do if we were all the same and we all liked the same things.
Mhm. Because we can learn a lot of things from like populated areas because in these populated areas lots of people lives. Okay, they are from different countries, different cultures. Okay, their language is different, so we can learn a lot of things from there. Okay, that is how it's like help to move forwards. Okay, and also
Yeah,
natural place is good for our health, good for our mind. Okay, if we go some natural places, then it's help to refresh our minds.
yeah. I think every country is better for immigration, for people coming to live there. In
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, we have one of the oldest Chinatowns outside of China, Joe,
Okay.
and it's wonderful. Joe, we go there all the time for a walk around, and you hear the Chinese families talking to each other. I love that. And
Okay.
because Liverpool is a port city and was one of the most important ports in the world, lots of people came on the boats and stayed. So as you walk down the main streets, you can hear all the different languages and accents. I think it's fantastic. I
Yes,
absolutely
yes, it's
love it.
fantastic. Okay. So yeah, our time is running out. So I would love to know from you that please tell me something about my English or how should I change my English? Okay. How could I like be a native speaker or how could I be fluent in English? So could you please suggest some points of my
Right.
English?
The best thing that you can do at your stage, because you do have advanced English. It's really, really good. I'm very impressed with it. The next stage for you really is taking part in natural conversations. And I know that is difficult because it's very
Okay.
hard to find a native English speaker.
Yes,
And
yes,
then
yes.
you've got to find one who's willing to practice with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I make so many, almost all my videos are designed to take the place of a native English speaker.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have over 100 conversation videos. So start working your way through them. First of all, you'll just hear me speaking with another native English speaker. Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter if you don't understand because it will be fast. It will be at normal native English speaker speed. So do you know if I start joining words together and I start talking to you like this in my own accent, and then suddenly it starts really getting difficult to understand what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's going to be at that sort of level. And you'll think, oh, this is too hard. But it's not. Just listen to it. Let your brain just take that in, that rhythm, that sound of English.
Yes.
Afterward, I then go through what was said. So I break it down and say, this is what this person said. This is what I said back to them. And this is what this means. So you learn some new vocabulary as well as pronunciation.
Okay.
Then after that, in the same video, there'll be a place where I there's just me having the same conversation, but
Mm-hmm.
there's silence from the other person and their words appear. So you take part in that conversation, you take that person's place. So say you're in a coffee shop, it's me serving you, and I'm saying, okay, what would you like? What sort of coffee? Do you take
Mm-hmm.
sugar? Do you want milk? And there's a gap for you to speak back. Speak out loud. That's important. So it's the closest I can do to actually allowing people to practice with a native English speaker without having one.
Mm-hmm.
Go through them videos. There's 100 on there. You go through 100 of those, I promise you, the next time you have a real conversation with a real native English speaker, won't be a problem. Your confidence will be high. You will understand them and they will understand you. For free, that's the best thing you can do.
Yes, it's free. And I will definitely go through those videos. Okay. I would love to.
Yeah, do one a day. That's all. Just do one a day. They're about 20 minutes long. So if you can find 20 minutes in your day just to do that, your English will in a
Yes.
week your English will improve. By the time you
Yes, of
finish them, your English will
course.
be you'll be full of confidence.
Sure.
I've got to get a cup of tea now. It was very nice to meet you.
It's very made it. It was okay. So, like, I hope we will meet another time.
It was a pleasure. It was an absolute delight to meet you.
So, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.